Hey everyone, this is Aku66, and today this is going to be the Q&A results. I know that a couple of you had actually answered, or typed down some of your questions for me to ask in this video. Now, before I actually get started with this Q&A, as of today, Nintendo has finally revealed what the NX is supposed to be, and it turns out that it truly is going to be a handheld home console hybrid. And now, what do I think of it? Even though no one actually asked the questions, I actually feel pretty excited. I'm so excited about the Nintendo Switch, as that's what it's called now. And it's actually coming out this March of 2017. And my apologies if you hear like background music. That's probably like people upstairs above me. Anyways, without further ado, so far I have 7 questions to answer here, and well, really it's 6 because this question here I'm about to ask, and this was from this YouTuber who goes by the name of Pika Quan. My apologies if I misspelled your name, sir or gal. He or she said, do you like Hetalia or Hetalia? If you haven't watched it yet, here's the link, and he actually gives me the link. I actually checked out the link and see what it looks like. I didn't actually watch it, but from what I could tell, it's an anime. So maybe I'll maybe check it out sometime. And it said that it's probably like supposed to be for adults, so like I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like a hentai anime or not, or is it just an anime in general that's not supposed to be, and it's not supposed to be appropriate for kids. Anyways, I'll check that later. Anyways, let's go to this next question, and this question was made by Purple Tanuki Foray, or just Purple Tanuki. And he asked, favorite Pokemon? And who's your main in Smash? So I guess he's actually asking me 2 questions. Anyways, my favorite Pokemon would have to be Arcanine. As you can see from my YouTube banner on the YouTube channel, if you look at the some beast or dog design on my channel, that's actually like a tattoo design of Arcanine. And what's so funny is that I was trying to look for a good tattoo design and then put it on my YouTube banner, and then it just so happens that I came across with this Arcanine design, and I was like really fond of it. I actually really loved the design, and I decided, hey, let me just use that tattoo and then put it on the banner. And from every time I look at my own banner, it's actually really, really good. Even though I do miss my old banner, which is like with the fire and ice punch there, like a fist, like bro fist. Ugh. Anyways, and he says, who's your main in Smash? My main most likely is Falco, but my sub mains are usually Robin and Ness. I'll also sometimes use Greninja as well, just cause. So I hope that answers your question, Tom. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for able to type up your questions. Anyways, next one came. This is also a 2 questions thing, and this is made by Sonic Ryan 9. Hey Ryan. Anyways, he says, what's your favorite Sonic the Hedgehog game? My favorite Sonic the Hedgehog game, or actually I have 2 favorites. One is Sonic Adventures DX, and the other is Sonic Colors. Now, in terms of Sonic games, I actually played some of the classic Sonic games. I even played some of the modern Sonic games, like Sonic Colors, for example. And And oh yeah, even there's even Sonic Heroes I also played, but in terms of my favorites, they had to be Sonic Adventures DX or just Sonic Adventures and Sonic Colors. Hope that answered that question. And his second question is when you eventually do when you eventually do Smash Bros. Tournaments, can I take part of it? I think he's assuming that I'm thinking about opening up a tournament. I think someone else was asking this question too. Now, I guess I'll try to answer two people's questions at the same time because they do have questions that are very, very similar. The other person that was asking this is Pokemaniac Attack 1985. He said, "Would you do a Smash tournament?" Now, this is really I'm really surprised that now a few people were asking me if I was gonna open up or host up a tournament, because I know a few friends of mine had host up tournaments for Smash. I think like it was John, aka the Gaming Master Guys, Kevin, aka Shadow of 000, and Tom, aka Purple Tanuki. These three were the ones that had histories of hosting a Smash tournament, and then my other friend Jack, aka Nintendo 14, has hosted Mario Kart 8 as his like a birthday tournament that I actually was able to participate. Now I'm surprised. Like, I'm not sure, like, I had thought of maybe hosting up a tournament, but I never thought that Smash would be a thing in mind. If you guys actually want me to host up a tournament or something like Smash, I gotta really think about it, because if I'm going to host up a tournament, I want to do it when nobody else is also hosting it, because otherwise it'll be too complicated if I start to host up a tournament at the same time as, like, somehow if one of my friends are also planning to host up a tournament, it's gonna be really difficult that some people ended up participating in mine and not theirs, or some of them participate in theirs and not mine, and you know, it'll be super hard to make an effort of like which people wanted to participate, and who knows in the process of when it starts and when it finally ends. And I'm back. I apologize. There was some interruption going on. Some technical difficulties, and it took me a little while until I'm able to have the time to actually record this again. Anyways, as I was saying, for two people to answer two people's questions at the same time, because their questions are pretty much very similar. They both have something to do with the Smash tournaments. Anyways, I explained about there may be complications of me able to do something like that, but if I do want to do like if I am going to host up like a tournament for Smash or for Smash, then I will have to see if I can do it probably around probably around July, August. It really depends, or I had to do it probably in the, well, we are currently in the autumn, so I'm not sure maybe if I do want to host up a tournament next month. I don't know. You guys can like write down comments like for your suggestions of if I want to do like a tournament. Like, it doesn't have to necessarily be a Smash tournament. It could be maybe a tournament from another game. I have thought of doing like a tournament for like Pokemon, because like I've never seen anyone doing any like Pokemon online tournaments or stuff like that, unless like if you actually go to the actual place to do the tournaments. But in terms of YouTube wise, like I rarely see that. I don't know. Write your suggestions down, but I would love to host up a tournament. I just don't. It's just the schedule, and I wanna make sure that I wanna do it at a time and place where anyone can basically be able to do it. Can actually have the time, and I also want to be able to give out prizes. Like, I don't have anything to give out prizes at the moment, but if I do, it will most likely be like eShop cards, and then maybe something special that will be probably exclusive to someone who's able to be in first place. I think the only type of tournament that would be really difficult to be doing is most probably the Splatoon tournament. If I were to host a Splatoon tournament, that would be difficult. If I were to do that, it would have to be consist of 8 teams, four people per one team. We're not even sure if everyone's gonna be able to be there, and then without that one person, there's going to be some issues, some problems, some disadvantage or something. So I think like it is very unlikely if I would do a Splatoon tournament. But everything else, like, I wouldn't mind doing. Anyways, with the help, well, now I just want to go on and answer another person's questions. This one I will answer, who goes by the name as Gamer Dude, aka Jason. He says, can we be friends on the 3DS? Of course you can be my friend. In fact, I'm suffering. I'm kidding. Anyways, here's my code. If you want to become friends, I think I would need your friend code too. I'm sorry if this shit looks like it's backwards, but anyways, here's the password. And yes, I have K-Story 3D. Sorry if it looks like the letters are completely in backwards. But I think you should be able to convert it like forward. Like, it's 3797-5985-8688. That's my code. And in case if anyone else wants to be my friend, there you go. Just type in my code. I think I would need your friend codes as well. I don't know, it's really confusing because sometimes it would say please type in the person's friend code, or sometimes once after I just type in their code, then like automatically we became friends. I don't know how that shit works. I think like someone else has to type in yours, and then after you're the one that types their name second, then automatically friends. I'm not even sure. Anyways. Next question. This one goes to Shadow Wolf 00, aka Kevin. He asks, what is your dream for the future? Okay, so at the moment I'm still trying to like apply to a college. I'm still trying to apply for college. I'm having some difficulties, but anyways, in terms of, I guess, after college, what I plan to be in the future, since like I'm really into video games and really into a lot of genres, like it could be the shooters, RPGs, platformers. I thought of becoming a game developer myself. At first, I thought of maybe if I can work in in one of the third-party companies, like maybe Sega, maybe Capcom, maybe not Konami. Konami sucks. They suck now. I feel bad because I love some of their games, but sadly, Konami is no longer a game company, but rather they want to become a pachinko company. In case if you don't know what that is, it's basically gambling shit, but only in Japan. I've seen a couple of trailers for several games as a pachinko machine. Anyways, I want to be, basically what I want to be is a independent developer. I want to be able to make my own game. Originally, I thought of working in a company, but I feel like maybe it's just not. Then, like, I changed my mind. Like, maybe I don't feel like working within an industry or a company, but maybe just to be a free indie developer just working on a game by myself. If I can have like some volunteers, like maybe I can have a few people to be like some alpha testers or maybe beta testers. Maybe they can see what's wrong with the game or seeing if there's anything good about the game. Because right now I know a couple of like game making softwares that I can actually download to the computer and actually be able to make a game. There's one where oh my gosh, I forgot the name of the software, but it's the software where this developer named Toby Fox, you know, the creator that made Undertale, and he used one of the softwares. And I thought of using that same software to make my own game. And then there's this other game software, it's called the RPG Maker, which I am actually very familiar with several games that were made within that software, like Mad Father, Maseo, or freaking I think there's Ib. These are like horror RPG makers. Look it up if you don't know what these games are. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for that. I want to be a independent developer. I just don't know what I don't know what type of game I want to make in particular. Maybe I could start something simple, maybe a platformer. But I want to make it simple, but also make it fun. If you guys have any suggestions of what first game I can make, because I know that it requires me for me to type down codings, and I know a few codings that I can do, like in terms of making a game. Like I know the type of codings where I could have the character to move left if I press the left key, or have the character move to the... Oh, sorry, this is left. Shit. Or the character to move right by using a certain game code. But that's all I know so far. And yeah, I hope that answers your question, Mr. Chips. Hope that answers your questions, and we're gonna get down to the last and final question. This is a 3 questions thing, and it's made by the Sony Fangirl 1, Nintendo Fan 2, and she asked, number 1, she asked, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is definitely red. I also like black, blue, and sometimes white. It depends. As long as it's not too see-through, then if it's just a regular plain white t-shirt, maybe, then, or sneakers, then that's pretty much fine by me. Number two, she asked, what's your favorite video game? Oh gosh, this is a really difficult question. So far, my favorite video game would have to be Giana Sisters DS. Look that up. It's a platformer. Some people call it a Mario clone, but yeah, you could say it's a Mario clone, but it's actually a really fun game. I actually really enjoy it. And last but not least, she also asked, what's your favorite video game console? It would have to be the Nintendo DS. I'm not sure if you're trying to imply if I should say one of the home console, but or just consoles in general. But if it's just consoles in gaming devices in general, then it would have to be the Nintendo DS, because the Nintendo DS, I cannot deny, has one of the most amazing libraries with so many different genres, so many variety of different games, and love it so much to the point where I would love to make a Nintendo DS collection video for you guys, just to show how much I love the system. Had so much memories with that. So anyways, that is basically it for my Q&A results. I hope you guys enjoy watching. I'm so sorry about I'm sorry for the cut because there was also some type of interruption that I had to I didn't like that, but I was able to move on anyways. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to leave it a like. Also, don't forget to check on my YouTube channel to see all the contents gaming related and other things too. Don't forget, and if you like my channel, subscribe to my channel for more content, and I will see you guys. Bye bye.